90% of times, fear of failure is entirely internal. It really is. It's you second-guessing yourself on something that you know you can do. Why do you know you can do it? Because you conceived of the idea. It wouldn't be possible if you couldn't think of it. Let's face it, if you want to accomplish something in life, even something huge, build a business, get a job, move to a new city, lose weight, finally ask out that one guy or girl that caught your eye, the answer on how to do that is already out there. In fact, hundreds of answers are already written on that topic. One simple Google search will literally give you a step-by-step process on how to get it done. So why can't you do it? Because you think that trying 2 or 3 times and failing means the entire idea is a mistake. But do you really expect to hit a home run on your first try every time? That would be impossible. It's impossible. What if you went on 9 job interviews and were blown out every time? No second interview, no callback, not even a rejection letter. You'd quit the job search. You would say there's no point in continuing. But what if the 10th interview was actually the one? What if you not only nailed the 10th interview, but it was the perfect job for you? You wouldn't know if you were too busy quitting. Don't look for the 9 failures. Look for the 1 success. Sometimes you only need to be really amazing one time to get your big break. Besides, what options do you have? You're going to be a drone doing some menial work to make money so that you can go on doing more menial work? It'll never end. If you don't have goals, you're doomed to work for people who do have goals. Are you really going to go through every single day not trying to achieve your life's dream? If you aren't willing to push yourself through that fear of failure to get what you want, then you have to ask yourself, were you really that passionate in the first place? If you really want it, you should be willing to sacrifice a lot. You should be willing to sacrifice everything. What's the worst that could possibly happen? So somebody says no to you, or you end up losing a lot of money. You get embarrassed. All of these situations, feelings, or hardships are temporary. They can all be fixed. It's extremely rare to take a risk that permanently scars you. Chances are that thing you want has much less consequence than you thought it did. The real consequence you have to watch out for is you not achieving your goals. Of course, it's going to be hard. If it were easy, it would have been done by now. If everything were so easy, you'd have everything you wanted and there would be nothing left to do. Don't mistake your journey for being the problem. There are many things to fear on the road to success, but if you don't get on that road, how can you reach your destination? How could you fear failing when failing is so important to success? I don't care if you tried and failed a dozen times. Those failures just told you what doesn't work. Now you are 12 steps closer to finding out what does work. You are not alone on the journey. If you only knew how many successful people faced embarrassment, financial hardships, and physical setbacks. Yet these people are now famous for their previous setbacks. In the long run, those setbacks are nothing. They're nothing. Those events were little blips on a big radar. Did you know that Michael Jordan, one of the best and most renowned basketball players, was cut from his high school basketball team? He literally broke down and cried when he was cut from the team. But does he look like he's bad at basketball? Walt Disney, known for pioneering animation and family entertainment, was fired from his first job. They said he lacked imagination. The Beatles were rejected from recording studios because people said they didn't like their sound and they had no future in show business. And those are only the stories that we know about. Think of all the successful people who didn't make their setbacks public. Your challenge is internal. Fear of failure is a distraction more than anything. Mistakes will be made, but you can always course correct. You can seek help from successful people who have been through all of these hardships. You can educate yourself with books that teach you the hard skills that you need. You can even learn for free online. If you need money, it's time to take a second job and cut back on expenses. If you don't know the right people, then meet the right people. Sometimes the hardest part of achieving a goal is realizing that it can be done. Your potential in life is what you can conceive, and it's not easy to conceive of an original idea. In order to innovate, you have to make the past obsolete. You have to think about making the impossible possible. You have to have unconditional confidence in your dreams. That's how you avoid second guessing yourself, and that's how you silence that fear of failure.